Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Living with Purpose. My name is Cindy Holmes. I am the Director of the School of Intuition and Healing in Cape Town, as well as I'm a business person. Claire is my colleague and she is a shamanic practitioner also here in Cape Town. Well, the course is about one having a strategy for one's life. Now, in business, we have strategies and we have goals and we have visions, and yet we seem to ignore our own lives. So this is a structure where we take and unpack each part of our life, where we have a vision and then we know where we're going with our lives. So the first section that we look at is relationship with self. We look at our physical health and fitness. We look at our spiritual self, we look at our emotional self, and we look at our intelligence. And we really unpack these sections. Now, before I started this process, my physical health was not great. I wasn't fit, I was eating things, and this has really focused me not only to getting physically fit, but to really revisit my diet. I've excluded sugar, and really a win in this section has created a win throughout all the other areas of my life. The second section is our relationship with others. Now, this can be quite difficult in certain areas. It took me years to get my love relationship right. And again, this will help you unpack and focus on either relationship you're having and improving it, or finding a new love. The other is our relationship with friends and how and what friends we are looking for. And then thirdly, in this section, we unpack our families. The last section that we take a look at is we look at career, money, and then of course our lifestyle. I always thought that I really had these three sections of my life waxed: relatively good income, great lifestyle. But when I really started looking at what it was I wanted in my life and started to unpack these three areas, life began to change for me. And I'm certainly now doing something which has a purpose and which is really meaningful and giving back to others.
So the processes of the course is that we come together weekly for 8 weeks, and during that time, as Cindy said earlier, we will explore all these different relationships that we have. We'll start with your relationship with yourself. We'll do that for the first few weeks, and then we'll move on to your relationship with other people, and in the last few weeks we explore your relationship with the world. When I did this process, I found relationship with self absolutely essential in this process, because what I realized was that the relationship that I had with my thoughts were really not helpful for me. So I knew all these things that I wanted in my life, but I was having a lot of negative thoughts that were not working with me in order to manifest this. So this is why we really start with relationship with self. Until you have your relationship with yourself sorted, it's going to be quite hard and challenging to get the rest of your life sorted in the way that you want. So within each of those areas, what we'll do is we'll look at your beliefs in that theme, we'll look at your desires, your vision, and one of the most important things we'll look at is action points that you will align to each of those different visions of your life. Action points are really important because we can have all these ideas that we want, but unless we have actions and unless we actually know what to do to get it or manifest it, it can be quite hard to make that happen. One of the great things about this course is that we come together in group. So we hold each other accountable for what it is that we say we're wanting to do within each of these areas of our life. So each person will receive a life file as well, and within that file what you'll do is you will write down everything that you really want within those different themes of your life. The why is very important here, because the why gets you to really feel that internal desire as to why you want that very thing in your life. In this book, what you can do as well is you can add images to it, you can add totems, you can add music, anything that gets you really feeling that why and that desire for these things in your life. From that book, you can actually go home and create your own vision board if that's what you'd like to do. And it's a really, really wonderful and powerful process in order to help you manifest this entire life vision of yours. So Cindy really specializes or has specialized in her life in creating businesses and growing them with really strong and powerful strategies. I focus on the shamanic practitioner side, which is really helping people to drop deep into their soul's desires and to help them release any fears that might be standing in their way between where they are now and what it is that they're wanting in their life. So we thought actually if we could bring our two skills together, we could create a course with a real difference in helping people to create the strategy and align to their vision, as well as dropping really deep into their soul's desire and helping them to release and let go of fears that might be blocking them in their life.
If what we said ticks your buttons and you want to have the best life you can and be the best person you can, having a vision and knowing where you're going is paramount. If you would like to join our tribe and our community in this journey, please look at our website and book for our course.